Hey everybody, it's Allie with Allie Rambles, and you might be wondering where I'm at. I'm in the back of my car. I just went for a walk in the desert, and there's people around, but there's so much space that literally you're a minimum of 50 feet away from anybody at any given time. So I'm very fortunate to be able to explore a little bit of the desert around me and the absolutely beautiful flowers that are blooming right now. This is the intro to day 2 of my AZT hike through / backpacking trip, because as I mentioned before in previous videos and on my blog, we were on trail for 8 days and then we stopped because of the coronavirus. So it was originally going to be a through hike. Did I call it a hike through again? Through hike. It was originally supposed to be a through hike, and it ended up being a 8-day, 7-night backpacking trip. 2 nights in Patagonia, so I guess not as many tent evenings. So if you watched day 1, you know I only got a couple of minutes of footage. Well, I put all the footage together for day 2, and it's even less. Apparently I must not have been in a good mood on the second day, because I think I have a minute and 40 some odd seconds of footage. But I did want to share my experience with you. I do remember the night before when we spent it just down the way from Bathtub Springs. It was such a windy night and it was cold. I do remember the second night, I do believe we were really cold again. Like, our feet were really cold. All 3 of us were saying, gosh, my feet were really cold. And all of us put like multiple socks on and just hunkered down. So we were, you might be hearing my hatch because it is windy outside. That's why I'm in my car, because it's a bit windy. It felt good while I was walking, but I couldn't film. I wanted to film out against the side of a hill, or on the dirt or something, but oh well. Where was I? Yeah, it was really cold the night before, and we were freezing. It was freezing. That morning, the second morning, I tried to eat and I couldn't. I made some oatmeal, just one of the little instant packs of oatmeal, and I took a couple bites and I literally felt nauseous, and I couldn't figure out why. I thought maybe because I was just nervous for being on the trail, and then I realized later, a few days later actually, we were in a higher elevation. I believe we were at about 8,500 feet, and that high elevation may have been a contributing factor to me not wanting to eat that morning. But I can say that evening I did have an amazing lasagna meal that my son had bought me for Christmas. There's cars around here. My son had bought me for Christmas a couple of years before, and I have to say it was really good. I think it was Backpacker's Pantry. It'll be in the video. And I split it into 2 servings, so I had it on night 2 and 3. So that was really, really yummy. The second day, we did 10.5 miles, which was pretty good for us. And it was, again, on the sides of a mountain, up and down, but no major climbing that I recall. Yeah, I just didn't really feel like eating most of the day until that lasagna that evening, and it was nice to have a warm meal at night. So thank you, Tyler. That's my son. That's my eldest son. And I'm really thankful that I took that with me. I do have to say that my spirits were a little bit down on the second day. I was quiet, and there's people. I was really quiet that day and didn't really want to talk much. I didn't want to eat, but I was still having fun. I really wanted to be out there. There was deer, and it was so funny because sometimes the deer would just kind of look at you like, what are you? It's almost as if the animals, at least in the sections that we had hiked, didn't know what people were. Not too many people had been in that area yet until the AZT maybe. I don't know, but I've never had deer actually look at us like, and just stare and go, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to run? Oh, wait, what do I do? And they usually did run after a while. Cows did the same thing. Very curious. So, yeah, that was kind of fun. It was really cool to see the deer, which I didn't get any footage of, unfortunately, but I'm sure most, if not all of you, have probably seen deer. So we hiked through, I believe it's called Miller Peak National Forest. I took a picture of it, so that'll definitely be in the video. I believe that's all my notes for that day. My intro will be much longer than my footage, but I promise things will get better as we go along and I get better footage. I was probably just really nervous on day 2 is what I'm thinking. So enjoy the little bit of footage that I have, and thank you again for watching. And oh, check out my new blog, Allie Rambles. I'll usually leave a link down below. I'd really appreciate you visiting. It's basically, right now, it's about my AZT backpacking trip. And yeah, I'm rambling, right? It's what I do.